National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football,
Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Now they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
and he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. He rifles one, that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They'll try the middle with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot on the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Cook up the gut. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit, another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Going to give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man as Thielen is complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen.
And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Panthers about ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Mayfield.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Mayfield. And he's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Now a toss play. This is Foreman. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Cousins now. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Cousins on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Play fake, Cousins. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Play action now, Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey on the counter. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times I think they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Oh, he fakes a spike. This is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. 20. 5. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on 3rd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On play action, Cousins. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They go play action, Cousins. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Joseph now to have the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 78 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 28-24 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
How about the cover
picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. For Marshall, that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
First down there by Terrace Marshall Jr., who was surprisingly sparingly used by Carolina's rookie season. They still see a starter that they took in the 2nd round, so they're certainly going to make him earn his reps in a deep receiver room.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so we went back to him. Those first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Flushed. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. There he goes left side. He's at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook. He scored in through the air. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the final act of the drive was the touchdown catch by Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mayfield on play action. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Thomas has got it, complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. He played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. taken at the goal line. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Play action now. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad play than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins now. Right back to Cook for another completion. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Again, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Cousins again. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Carolina. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary, as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field.
Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised about a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Play fake. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 97 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Cousins. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns flying in and sacked.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. Down at the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action. Cousins. And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Mayfield now from the 50. And this one is incomplete.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they timed it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. shot here for Marshall. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up fourth. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Cousins. It's caught. Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
All right, now here we go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 38 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense, they came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate.
It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins from the gun on third. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Cousins on the keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Play action now. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 118 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Cousins. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run with Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
From the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, Mayfield. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That's going to go in the books as a 50. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Credit Corey Littleton blowing that play up. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On second down, Cook. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. The Vikings on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. 4th down, Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Danielle Hunter coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Up 2-20. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Cousins on 1st down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Another catch for Jefferson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Cousins now to throw on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, second and a yard. Throwing is Cousins. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think of
it. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A give. This is Cook. Skirts by at the 15. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action. Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Osborne. Touchdown!
K.J. Osborne.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
From the 10.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Nuwanger now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession.
He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner,
You're going through a pile. People are raking at the football all the time. Your hands take a beating, okay? And to be able to still go out and catch the football in open field after going through that guy's dynamite.
He's been dynamite in this game so far. We'll see defensively if they have an answer because they need to come up with something. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Cousins again. Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons that... And my goodness, another interception. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Joseph now to have the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Carolina getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Thomas brings it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Throwing here, Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make...
And this is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Joseph on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all capped. Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Fancy footwork in midfield. The 71 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Mayfield now from the 50. Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? We hit from both sides, visited, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.